Bet they hear these words and call me foolish, call me stupid, like what the hell I'm doing. I've been in the studio and focused on my music. Ain't got no time to press you about them hoes that you've been screwing up. Cause I know where I stand, know I got the key to your heart.
Welcome back, CHRISSY Crew, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to apologize in advance for my voice throughout this video. I am a bit sick, not with COVID, thank the Lord, but I do have a bit of a cold, so I am not as enthused as normal, but this is going to still be a great video. And as you can tell by the title, we're going to be going over the Makeup by Mario collection. I did not get the full collection. I only got certain pieces of it, but I am super pleased with the products that I did get. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and what I think about the Mario collection, please keep on watching. But before you go, if you haven't subscribed to be a part of the CHRISSY Crew, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so you can see more videos like this. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so as always, I already have my face prepped and I just want to talk a little bit about the collection itself. Mario is, of course, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. He's an amazing makeup artist. I've watched his little documentary about his life story and everything, so it was a really inspiring story. And when he came out with this set, I was kind of excited. I personally wasn't like jumping for joy to get it, but I really felt like it was going to be a good addition to my collection and to my kit, so I purchased just a couple of items that I felt like I was going to get the most use out of as of right now, just to try it out and see how it was. I did get the Master Metallics palette. We're going to go in with this palette. I got the Master Mattes palette. We're also going to use this palette. I got the Master Eye Prep and Set in the shade medium. I was debating between light and medium because I am very fair, but I figured that these were mostly going to be used for my kit, so I wanted to get something that I know that I can use with multiple clients. So I got the shade in medium, and then I also did get the Master Mattes Brightening Pencil Light 1 Eye Pencil. So you can use this in your waterline, you can use this to highlight the brow bone. So really, it's a really nice brightening pencil, so I got that. I already used these items because I've been a bit busy. I really wanted to get to it and try them out. So this is not really a review because I kind of know how they work. It's mostly going to be a review for the metallic shades because I've only used probably one shade in this one, whereas in the other palette I've used it a couple of times. So really, this is going to test out these metallic shades, see what I like about them, see how pigmented they are. The one shade that I did use was really, really great, so I'm looking forward to using this. Just to get right in, I already have one eye prepped because, again, I'm so used to prepping my eyes before shooting that I already went ahead and prepped one eye, and I'm like, oh my god, I have the prep set. So I left one unprepped. We're gonna go ahead and go with that. I'm actually gonna highlight my brown bone with the eyeliner pencil. I've done this before, and it's such a creamy pencil, and it really brightens the brow bone. So I didn't do it on the right eye. I'm going to do it on the left eye so you can see the difference of how much of a brightening effect that it gives. It's really nice. And this pencil is also really nice and creamy, so you don't have to press down really hard on it. It just kind of glides right on. So I'm just going to shape my eyebrow and just slightly blend it out with a Real Techniques brush. I don't know which one this is. This is like the concealer brush. So I just go in and I kind of blend it out with that. But as you can see already, like it brightened up the brown bone really nicely. So I like to use this for that. I personally haven't used this on any of my clients. This is more of a pencil for me, but I have used the Prep and Set. So with this Prep and Set, what he basically did is he gave you kind of like a lighter shade and then a darker shade and then a powder to put on top of it. So basically they said that with the lighter shade, if you wanted to use this mostly for like setting your eyes so that you can get a lot of pigmentation off of colors, whereas a little bit darker shade, you can use that more as of a no makeup kind of look. So I went ahead and prepped my right eye with this, so we're going to go in with that. He did come out with a brush to prep the eyes, but I didn't purchase the brush. Again, I just didn't feel like I was going to get really a lot of use out of, but I would like to try it and see, because I noticed with just using this like a regular concealer brush, it is a little bit patchy. It doesn't kind of set down on my eye how I like my concealers to set down, but I haven't had an issue with it when using on my client. It actually does make the eyeshadow really smooth, so I just blend it out with the concealer brush all around my eye, and then with the same brush I just go in powder shade here and tap it in to set it. So now that the eyes are prepped, I am going to go in first with the matte palette. This is how the matte palette looks. It has a nice range of neutrals. It also comes with a black shade and a nice setting shade as well. You can use this to kind of set the lid. So it has like a nice array of shades, which is really good. And again, I've been using these on my clients and it's been really helpful. I've also bought in the Jeffree Star Orgy palette, and if you guys haven't checked that out, I will leave a link below for that one. That is a really great palette to have as a makeup artist as well, because it really has any shade of neutral that you need. It has cool tones, warm tones, so it is really a great palette. But this one I have found myself reaching for more lately, just because I really like the pigmentation of it. They blend out very nicely. It works on a lot of different skin tones, so I have really been liking this palette. So I'm just gonna go in with my crease shade. These obviously don't have names, so I'm gonna go in with this light shade here in the top right corner. And this is my BH Cosmetics Lavender Luxe brush. This is the number 5 brush. I'm gonna tap that in and just blend it out slowly into my crease. This is just gonna help me set the tone for the look that I'm going for. These shades here in the matte palette, they really blend out really nicely. And I'm sorry that my voice is so hoarse. I am a bit sick. I'm getting over being sick. No, I do not have COVID. Your girl got tested and she's negative. It's just a cold. So excuse my little manly voice today. But yeah, I'm gonna just go in to my crease and just blend this out, just to kind of get the eye set up for the look that I want to do. So the look that I'm actually going for today, it's a bit of like a fall-y kind of emerald gemmy kind of look, and I wanted to incorporate a little bit of kind of like a orange-y. So I'm just gonna go in quickly with the Norvina palette. This is the volume 3 palette. Oh my god, it's broken. I don't know what happened. I'm so scared, but I don't know. I'm so upset. Yes, this is the volume 3 palette. I really wanted to get like a kind of rusty shade color, so I'm gonna go in with this D1 shade. The matte palette doesn't have like that kind of copper tone that I'm looking for, so I'm gonna go in with just a smaller rounded brush because I want to get like precise into the crease. I'm gonna lightly blend it into my crease here and then buff it out. I don't want it to be harsh. I kind of want it to be a little blended out, and I'm just taking my brush very lightly and blending it back and forth. I'm so sad. I can't believe I literally just opened this today. Like, I've used it before, but I looked at it today to see if it had the shade that I wanted, and it was not broken, and I have no idea what I did right now that it broke. I'm so freaking sad. Wow. And like, I know how to fix it, but like not really. So like, oh man, I'm gonna have to YouTube how to fix it. I'm so upset. I know you can do it with alcohol, but I've always had someone do it for me because I was just never good at that. So I'm going back in with the Mario palette again. This video is mostly for the Mario palette. I just wanted to get that nice rush shade, and I'm gonna go in with the same kind of brush. It's a small like crease brush, and I'm gonna go in with the really dark brown shade here. So with that, I'm gonna take that and put this in the outer corner, and I'm gonna start smoking it out here. I'm gonna press it first into the corner just to get that pigmentation started to build up, and then I'm gonna buff it out just into the outer corner. I don't want this going into the eye. I want this just to stay right here. And I'm actually going to take this little bit lighter of a brown shade right here, and I'm going to put it right on top because I want it to be a bit more chocolatey than that dark brown. But still, as I'm building it up, I'm keeping it on the outer corner and I'm just blending it. And what I'll do next is I'll just take the brush that I used for that rust color and just go back on top of it to kind of make sure it's not super harsh. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. So now I'm done with the outer corners. I'm going to go ahead and move into the eye. Now I'm going to take the Master Metallics palette, and again, I really love this palette. I love all the shades that it has. Once I opened it, I was so attracted to this blue shade, but I haven't been able to use it. I've only used this shade, so I'm definitely playing with this today. But first, I am going to kind of do like I said, emerald kind of look. That's what I want to go for. So I'm going to go ahead and with this bronze shade, and I actually did use this shade already. It's a beautiful shade. Its pigmentation is so nice, so golden. I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right in the middle of the eye, and then I'm going to work my way to the front as well. And what I'm going to do is, I haven't used any spray on these, so I'm going to do one eye sprayed and one eye not sprayed so we can see if there's any difference in pigmentation. And with this, again, I'm going to just take this and move it all the way to the front of my eye. And I really like how the shade is. It's like a nice kind of copper bronzy shade, very pretty, blends really nicely as you can see. And the color, again, is just very nice and pigmented. I didn't have to spray it, but I do, like I said, want to spray the other side just to kind of see if there is a difference in pigmentation between the two. I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I used for the outer corner just to kind of blend that together. Sorry, so my camera fell down a bit before when I was doing the left eye, but basically what I did is I sprayed it with the Cucumber Wet n Wild spray. It kind of just looks the same. It doesn't look like it's any more pigmented than when it's not being sprayed, but I know he also came out with this kind of liquid for his metallics that kind of gets the pigmentation like wow. So I don't know if that's why, but I mean the pigmentation anyway is just really amazing. So next, what I want to try something different. I'm gonna go back in with the Prep and Set in the lighter concealer shade here, and I'm gonna take an angled brush and dip it into that concealer. I want to see if I can like do a baby cut crease with this. I'm not really cutting my crease, but I want to kind of cut this inner line right here. See if it works. No, not really. Okay. I wanted to cut this line right here because I want to add a different metallic on it. So it looks a bit lighter, so I'm going to try it. And I'm going to go in here with this golden shade right there. And I'm going to take it right on top of that concealer that I did. See if it picks up anything. And I'm going to go right in to that corner there. That looks pretty though. I really like that. Like you can see that it's like a different shade there, and it doesn't look like messy or anything. So I like that. I'm just gonna wipe it down a little on my towel that I have here, and I'm gonna go back in with the concealer for the next eye and do the same thing. I think that it made definitely a difference for that. I really like his metallics, honestly. I think that they're the perfect metallics for like a bridal look. If somebody wants like a nice bronzy look, even a nice holiday look, because they have like a nice plum shade in here, they have that nice emerald shade, they have really nice like purple and burgundy, a nice olive color. It's like a really nice holiday palette. Like I really like it. And honestly, I'm really happy that I ended up purchasing it because it's really pretty, and again, it'll give me really nice bronzy looks and really nice like just kind of shiny metallic looks, which is really, really cute. I'm going to go in with a smaller eyeshadow brush. It's like a little concealer brush. And I'm just going to take this shade right here, which is just like a light champagne. And I'm going to go into my inner corner with that. And just highlight it right here. Ooh, child, look at that. It's so nice. And then next, I am going to just align my lower lash line with my NARS black eyeliner. What I'm gonna do next is I'm going to take this flat kind of eyeshadow brush. It's really small, and I'm gonna dip into this like emerald shade right here, and I'm gonna drag that along my lower lash line. I really want this blue to be like a popper for this eye color. Woo! I'm just scared. I don't want it to have a lot of fallout. So I'm just going very slowly and dragging it right underneath the eyeliner I did. This is actually the only shade right now that I've seen has a bit of fallout. And then I'm going to go in with the same onto the left side. This is pretty much it for the eyes. I am loving the shades and the tones against each other. I love the blendability of all of the products. Like I think that the matte shades really blend really nicely together. I think that the metallics really have a nice pigmentation even without having to spray it. I think that they're really just pigmented nicely and just have a nice vibrance to them. I think that this is a great holiday palette. I really enjoy both of them. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes and my lips off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put my lashes on along with my lips, and for lashes I used the Glam Light Taco lashes in the style Pollo. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, I did a whole review on their new palette along with using some of their other items, so I'll leave that link above if you guys want to check that out. But I went ahead and used these style. This is a nice like wispy style. I really like them. I think that it really accentuates the look and really gives it a nice, more like sexy kind of look. That is my review on the Makeup by Mario collection. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you give this a thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed to be a part of the CHRISSY crew, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video.